MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. The Halos have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Adam Clemens gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Now in the box, Jeremy Pena, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
First pitch on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, David.
At the plate now, David Fletcher, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Clemens has racked up over 190 innings on the mound, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than one base runner allowed per inning. And it's 1-2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Hey, let's turn 2, huh?
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Pena, base runner at first with 1 out. Good pitch there, catches the outside corner for strike 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Come on, guys.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll check in here at 256. An even 20 home runs and 54 runs batted in. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Got one down now. One down.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
At the plate, David Peralta. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Matt Thaiss, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Matt Thaiss.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
That's a ball.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
No outs here.
Lays
that's
off
off the
2-2 now. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Batting it. The left fielder.
To the plate now, Donovan Casey. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 7 homers, and 32 driven in. Fastball called for strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Now batting, Anthony Siegler, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Siegler.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hold.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Up next for the Angels.
In now, Jeremy Pena, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
2 down now.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. The set and the 2-1. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. In now, David Fletcher. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
He's set. Here it comes. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. And he takes strike 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Strikeout right here.
Hit down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Cutter, and he doesn't make it back. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
David.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Strike two on the curveball. 0-2.
0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great.
No, that's low.
But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Robinson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready for another chance? Donovan Casey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No runner, no runner. Hold. Eat it.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been talked about 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he'll dive back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Standing in now, Anthony Siegler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
No ball.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Siegler has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And that's in there. Base hit.
No runner, no runner. Eat it, eat it.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
2 down now.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Ready once again, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
David Fletcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Nobody. Eat it.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Mike.
He's set, and the pitch. Mike Trout is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
We got one here. We got one. Hey, come on, guys.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. It remains 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, David Peralta, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, nobody on.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Inside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, strike this guy out.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
Chopped to third, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Donovan Casey. And that's off the left field wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Josh DeMont will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 63, Josh DeMont.
Ready for another shot now, Anthony Siegler. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
Hey, 2 here.
The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score.
Ball 4, take the base. He's out. 3. That's ball 4. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Out. 3. Out. 3.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
4-2 the final score today. The Royals took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Adam Clemens earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. Scott Barlow closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.